petals of dreams fall from your flowering mind to float on your soul. Yeah. The petals of dreams fall from your flowering mind to float on your soul. That's it. Pay attention to those dreams. They're food for your soul. Keep track. Follow the breadcrumbs back to the ancestors' home. Where do our dreams come from? They come from your flowering mind. Yeah. That's as good a description as any. I wonder about that, you know. Who's there pulling the levers for our dreams to inform us, to move forward and be conscious and be love, you know. Yeah, don't let your dreams scare you. Let them enlighten you, let them show you the way, and just catch the petals that fall from the flower. Now we reach back thousands of years, back to the origins, time of Confucius, King Wen, Lao Tzu. So much wisdom in that period, so potent that it lasts and lasts and lasts to these times. The I Ching, the book of changes. And now we see it as the book of answers. So your questions, as I ask for guidance today with my question, what information do we need for this coming time? And I threw the coins, and I received. And I received number 8, Pi, union. Union, the coming together, above the water, below the earth. We look to the wisdom. Our dreams and desires flowing together, finding union in the sea. How about that? Yeah, picture that. See your dreams, your desires flowing together beautifully, harmoniously, and then joining together in the sea. And the sea, that's you. So now we look at these times where we see that elements, basic elements, are uniting, and together they're forming a beneficial and very natural union. Water needs no guidance as it begins to flow. It will find its own level. It will find its own way. Water needs no guidance as it begins to flow. It will find its own way. And your path now is similar to that in that you're drawn to harmonizing with others who match your energy and flow. These are the laws of attraction. In this search, be cautious of promises that tell of advancement without work. Not too much work, it's going to be okay. Be careful. You see, joining is work and is of the most glorious and beneficial work. Know that this is your path to a free mind, an open heart, and a satisfied soul. Yeah. You know, how do we know that our soul is satisfied? It's because our body feels good, because our mind is clear, and we know that we can love without condition. Union can bring happiness and form as waters join together. They create new pathways. When people are brought together through love, trust, and compassion, they create new pathways. Diligence is required for the path to lead to the highest good of all. When you hear the sound of water flowing in natural settings, it brings a sense of peace and tranquility. There's a primal knowing that these waters are traveling to join with larger bodies of water. And in that joining, that union, great bodies of water are formed. Along the way, these waters nourish the earth, embrace the knowing that all are one in the waters and one with the earth. This is a message. This is a powerful message from Spirit speaking to us. See, consider your tribe. Consider your relationships. Consider all your associations as rivers that are meant to join together to carry you safely and in joy to the great sea of a nurtured and cared for heart. And to a knowing soul, when you join together, there are many benefits. The flow that results from this synergy will carry you to great heights of love and joy, enlightenment and accomplishment. If you're looking at commerce, business, make stronger your ties and cultivate the networks in your milieu. In relationships, be of pure heart and show and speak of your trust and the depth of your truth. Be confident. Reach out. Strengthen your ties. Move closer to your family. Move closer to your loved ones and your tribe of friends. If trust is lacking, create trust by your transparency of feeling and knowing yourself. If you find that these old patterns and connections are toxic, then offer them to the ritual fire where they're reduced to the elements and can be remade to beneficial patterns that nurture you. The mud of the golem. In this hexagram, the essential message is that the time is now to actively create positive change in your life for the betterment of all and to nourish a new vision of the earth. You know, when we join with a common vision, that's how it happens. You know, we talk about meditating for peace and it works. We talk about meditating for health and it works. And here we're talking about creating positive change by having the vision of a new earth. And what does a new earth mean to you? It means that it's a place of harmony. It's a place of love. It's a place of forests and waters and purity of sky. There's so much available now. And as you look, you have all this out there in front of you, and there is the temptation, because everything is so available, to act for personal gain and to neglect the connection to all beings. This is a lack of consciousness. This would lead your hard-earned upward spiral to begin to descend. The negative aspect of ego will attempt to activate an uncalled for greed to have more. Give me more. Make me happier, man. Give me more money. Fill my pockets. I want to have more influence. I want to be the top of the heap. I want more love. I want more stuff. Watch out for Amazon, man. You know, there's a website, books that are filled with stuff. But I'm going to have more stuff. Don't do it. Best to give stuff away. Make the road lighter. And it's not that there's practical stuff that we need, but just be cautious. Don't be sold. Don't be taken advantage of by these hucksters out there telling you, you know, you got to have this mattress because it's going to embrace you. You know what I mean? There's an aspect not only of an ego-driven capitalist society, but of the human condition, and should thus not be judged, but be on guard. Consider that you have all you need at this moment in time, and it will be recognized and made useful through gratitude for the life that has been gifted to you. We speak of gratitude, but when you're feeling empty, like, I need something, I don't know what's wrong, I need something, man, just look around you. See what's there. That table that you thought you had to replace, it's beautiful. The shaky chairs, screw them. Put screws in them, make them tighter. In the space of gratitude, you'll be clear on what you truly need and what or who is to be surrendered to the ritual fire and let go. Yeah, we're talking about people too. There might be people who are out there and you think that you've got them or they've got you. Be careful. If you look very carefully and you think that you might have someone out there in your world, you might have them trapped in bondage. It might be very subtle. Work to release them. And if you feel like somebody has you in bondage, pull your sword of truth and cut it out. Cut it out. We have spirit dancers that are walking with us. And they're there to assist you and create a flow like water, to take you to bathe in the great sea of your dreams and desires. See, we're not talking about not having dreams and not having desires. Yeah, I read lots and I hear lots of people talking, gotta be without desire. Yeah, well, I don't know, I have not figured that one out. You see, but what's here now is a vast open space, this place that dreams come true. And that's all that we need. There's no doubt about that. Bring a new seriousness now to locating and recognizing your tribal brothers and sisters. Know that you're walking with them and they're walking with you. If you find yourself feeling you do not have enough currency, meaning, energy, life force, right now, don't fall into the widely accepted definition of currency. You'll find it's not the currency of money, influence, or power that's the elixir for your situation. At this time and in this situation, the magical elixir is compassion, goodwill, and kindness. Goodwill, kindness, compassion, those things alone are not going to pay the bills. We know that. But when these qualities are combined with the joining together with trusted comrades, trusted community members, it will become the flow that makes way for you to manifest contentment and abundance for yourself and your tribe and your community. You will be led to your bliss. Trust is called for now. Trust in yourself and trust in those close to you who have proven their sincerity and goodwill. The hexagram speaks of the waters flowing over the earth, joining together at seemingly random places to form lakes and oceans, but the flow is not at all random. You, like the waters, are being moved by an inner force, a primal force, the flow of the precious material of your soul. That's what makes up the river. And your task, simply allow it to happen. Get your ego out of the way. Quiet the voice that says you must look good to others. If you let go and allow, you will find truth, your flow. Trust that you'll be taken into your sea of creativity, into your sea of love, your sea of abundance and contentment. This is called nurturing the soul. Nurturing the soul. This hexagram, this answer to the question of our times. Is saying that there is a need There's a need for forming unions. Unions to accomplish change for the greater good, as well as for the individual self. New relationships built on trust and goodwill can be formed. When offerings come of a new relationship, take your time. Make sure there's trust and a person of goodwill. These relationships should be conceived and allowed to grow in an incubator of compassion, truth, and trust. And don't let those words just go in one ear and out the other, but listen. Compassion, trust, truth. This union, this causes birth to benefits. Benefits in proper measure for all. In the text of the I Ching, the Book of Changes, there are very subtle instructions on magic. You know, any good magician or any good publication on magic never says it's magic. You know, somebody tells you that they're a magician, tells you they're a shaman, tells you they're a guru, tells you that you're a healer, walk the other way. Because if they're saying they are not. And this hexagram gives us a powerful lesson in this idea of magic. Causes you to step out. And you step out of that old mode of me. Whether it's self-pity, self-sacrifice, self-destruction, or self-aggrandizement. Simply stop. Consider your place in the whole at this time. Through practice, inner work, prayer, and ritual, commit to the releasing and shifting of the negative patterns. Trust the magical self within. That self, with beauty and grace, makes strong your bonds to all around you. The bonds of love, trust, and compassion. Those are not bonds of iron. Those are bonds of flowing seas, flowing waters that must be nurtured. Love must be nurtured. Trust, compassion must be nurtured. And you come now to this place. Consider where you're sitting right now. And from this perch, be a leader in your tribe. Be a leader in your business. Be a leader in your community. Show your strength by having compassion, showing support and care for your fellow travelers. In your personal relationships, do the same. If you work with a group and you don't feel the desire to lead, then joyously join with your community, with your tribe, your family, your friends and associates to accomplish tasks for the greater good. Acting in this manner will lighten your heart and allow you to see clearly where this flow of energy, trust, and compassion will take you. In this space, fun is born. Yeah, you see, with all this stuff we do, all the work, whether it's psychological work, spiritual work, work of knowing, whatever it is, it's got to be fun. Make sure that you have a balance of fun in your life. You got to play. You got to dance, and that's what makes it all so strong and beautiful. Wherever you go in the adventures before you, consciously spread a loving light. Work to join people together. You'll find comfort wherever you are, and difficulties will be washed away. leaving the path clear for positive change to take place. In the terminology of Jungian thought, the term conjunctio is an expression of the joining together of seemingly opposite ideas, opposite actions to create a positive outcome. In the same way, tiny brooks and streams join together to create rivers that flow into lakes, that flow into the oceans. It's like that for all at this time of the movement into a new golden age. It will be made evident when you allow your own ideas and those of your fellows to flow together to make something greater than individuals could imagine or could be accomplished alone in isolation. Adapt to this path and come together. Come together in mutual benefit to create a benefit for the greater good of all. And it is in this landscape that a new earth can and will be seen, and it will be a goal, it will be an ideal of what is meant to be, even though the lens is difficult times. It's okay. You will see through that lens and it will get clear. These messages from this book, the Book of Changes, the Book of Answers, are magical lessons in manifestation. You see, in the I Ching, there's always a hidden agenda that is for you to go in and root out. It's finding the magic underneath the words. It's all a code. The I Ching is a code. The Bible is a code. The Quran is a code. The Bhagavad Gita is a code. The Torah is a code. It's all codes that you do, you read, you study, and that causes activations within you, within your mind, within your soul. And that's where the answers are, you see. It's the action of joining with the flow of community, family, and friends that'll bring you to a deeper understanding of your true purpose and lead to peace in your heart, lead to peace of mind. We do worry, we do doubt. Part of being human, but there's an antidote, and that's trust and compassion. Gratitude as well. Reach out with the strength of the warrior, the goddess, the hero. Radiate love and trust and be love and trust those who've shown their purity of truth to you. These are magical teachings. And you right now, you are the magician. You are the one that you have been waiting for, and there's no doubt about it. So ride the river, ride the wave, ride the light. I send you all the love that I can muster from here at the 20th parallel. The days are warm and the nights are cold. The water flows in the river. The rivers go into the sea. Keep reminding us of what our place is in the universe. Are we little and tiny? You bet. But we are magnificent. So ride the river, ride the wave, ride the light, and be who you are. And anybody gets in your way, pull your sword and get them out of your way. Yeah. All right, so we end today from this book of answers where we've looked at things. We started out with the hexagram. The petals of dreams fall from your flowering mind to float on your soul. Be the love that you desire. Teach peace with every step. There's a Mayan phrase here in the Yucatan that is both a greeting and a goodbye. So I leave you with that. In la kesha la kin. I am the other you. And I like it that way. Yes, I do. Hey, namaste, my brothers. Namaste, my sisters. Be kind to each other. Love the one you're with. I know a lot of you listen to this in bed in the morning. Hug the pillow, hug each other. Dedicate your day to love. Namaste, y'all. Namaste.